Thank you all. Thank you all so much. While I am grateful for this award and what it symbolizes, I didn't do it alone.
Well, you truly are an inspiration to all of us. And as we ask all the winners of this award, who had the biggest impact on your life?
Wow. That's a good question. There was a time in my life when I had nothing. But if it wasn't for an exceptional act of kindness shown to me at a very low point in my life, I wouldn't be standing here today. All I wanted to do was achieve just enough so that I can be in a position to give back to others. And finally, repay back the debt that I owe to the man who changed my life.
Very good. This was a surprise. I expected more from you, Josh. You know, you need to pass this class to graduate from high school. You should take this seriously. How'd you get that bruise? All right, have a nice day, everyone. Julie?
Here.
Josh. Has anybody seen Josh today?
He wasn't in homeroom.
Maybe he moved.
Now, let's be nice.
It's not my fault he's such a loner.
Yeah, he's weird and kinda creepy.
What did I just say?
Mr. Perkins is better when he's not in class. He's such a freak.
Don't just sit there with that stupid look on your face. Oh, I get it. Oh, you think you're so smarter than me, huh? Well, I got news for you, kiddo. You dumber than a bag of rocks. You ain't never gonna amount to nothing. You know why? 'Cause you's a loser! Only thing you good for is what? Staying in my house, eating my food? See, not only you stupid, you're not even a real man. A real man would just sit there and take that. Unless you're a sissy. Are you a sissy? Huh? Is that what you are? You just gonna sit there with that stupid look in your face? Take it like a chump? Alright. If it's like that, get out. Get out of my house!
Josh. You okay? Hey, I'm sorry. I should have seen the signs sooner. I should have known what you were going through.
It's not your fault. It's just how life goes, so.
But it doesn't have to be like that. It shouldn't be like that.
Maybe. But it is.
This happen a lot.
3-4 times a week. I wind up on the streets until he sobers up. Then I'll apologize and he'll take me back.
And this happened the night before you got a D on that test?
Just live right there.
You know, I was actually stopping by to bring you something. You mind waiting here? I'll be back in 30 minutes.
Not going anywhere.
All right. You dropped this in class yesterday. Figured you'd want it back.
There's got to be a mistake. This is my wallet, but this isn't my cash or train ticket.
They're yours now. You know, no matter what your father tells you, you're not dumb. In fact, you might be the brightest student in my class.
No, that's not true.
It is. You know, there's nothing that you can't accomplish if you set your mind to it. You've just never had anybody in your corner that's believed in you before. Till now. It's your birthday today, right?
Yes. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I haven't celebrated since I was a kid.
Well, you're an adult now, legally, which means you don't have to stay here any longer. It is a chance for you to go off and start a new life for yourself.
I can't accept this.
Consider it a birthday present to make up for all your past birthdays, okay? It's my entire savings. It's $10,000.
No, I can't take your savings. Mr.
I insist. You take that money and you go make a new start for yourself. One without your father.
Why are you doing this for me, man?
Because everybody needs somebody who believes in them.
I'm gonna pay you back for this, Mr. Perkins. I swear I will.
You want to know the best way to pay me back? You go off and you create a life for yourself that's worth living. Become a successful man that I know that you are destined to be. Then we'll call it even. Now get out of here. You're gonna be late. Train gets here in an hour.
Thanks again. Everything. I'm gonna make you proud one day.
I know that you will.
I did everything I could to live up to Mr. Perkins. I hope to return back to Los Angeles to share my successes with him, but sadly, Mr. Perkins, he passed away before I had a chance.
That was a tremendously moving story. I think I speak for everyone in this room when I say thank you for sharing that with us. But I also think I speak for everyone in this room because we were wondering, and if Mr. Perkins were here right now, what would you say to him?
I would tell him that his act of kindness changed not only my life, but my entire world. He showed me that no matter how dark things get, that there's still good people in this world. And for someone like me who grew up only knowing pain and fear, that I can learn that there's a light and there's kindness in this world, and that is a beautiful thing. And Mr. Perkins, he showed me that. Just wish I had a chance to tell him that myself.
Well, Josh, we have someone here who might be able to help with that.
Mr. Perkins? You're alive?
Hi, Josh. Long time no see.
I thought that you were dead.
Nope. Still alive.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for me in the past years.
All I did was believe in you. You did everything else yourself.
Our budget has been cut, which means we can only afford to give one teacher a raise.
This is ridiculous.
Now settle down, settle down. Now the teacher whose class performs best on the state literacy exam wins the raise.
Oh, give me a break. Why don't you just give the raise to Simone now, then?
Now, Grace, what is that supposed to mean?
It means she's got it a lot easier than the rest of us. Somehow she ended up with all the brainiacs in her class. Meanwhile, the collective IQ of my students doesn't even add up to double digits.
You shouldn't talk about the kids that way. Maybe you just need to change up your lesson plans a bit to help engage the students more. I'm happy to help you come up with some ideas.
Oh, give it a rest, Miss Goody Two-Shoes.
All right, settle down. That's enough of that. This raise is anyone's to win. So let's get out there and mold those minds.
Hey, I was serious earlier. If you feel like you're having trouble reaching your students, I'm more than happy to help with your lesson plans.
Okay, don't act like you're a better teacher than me.
Oh, I never said that.
Look, if my students were smarter, I'd be a shoo-in for this raise.
The raise isn't what matters to me. I care about helping my students achieve as much as they possibly can while they're in my class.
God, do you ever stop with this Little Miss Perfect act?
This is my dad's trail cam.
Really neat, James. Why don't you tell the class what it does?
My dad uses it to watch the wildlife in the woods behind our house. It's camouflaged so the animals don't see it. And it's motion activated, so when a deer or coyote or squirrel or whatever goes past, it records it for us to watch later.
What is the coolest animal you've seen so far?
Definitely a bear.
Wow.
It was huge.
Wow. So cool, James. Thank you for sharing.
Don't we need to be going over our math homework right now?
Nobody likes the teacher's pet, Ashley. Go back to your seat.
But I need help with my multiplication.
You need a lot more than that.
Okay, in just a few minutes, we'll be starting our state literacy exam. So everyone, please take out your number 2 pencils.
Miss Green, I'm nervous.
You are gonna do great, sweetie. Just remember all the preparation we put into it, and then trust your judgment.
All right, everybody sit down. It's time for the state test. This test is a very big deal for me, okay? Now, I know most of you are not the brightest of bulbs, but today I need you to, well, just be better than you normally are, okay? Great.
Here's the Scantron machine to grade the state tests.
Let me guess, your perfect students did just great, didn't they?
We're not supposed to look, remember? It's unethical. We're just supposed to run the tests through the machine, seal them back in the envelope, and send them to Sacramento.
God, your whole act is so annoying. Wow, what a bunch of little morons. Just great. I have a good feeling about it.
Okay, settle down, settle down. It's time we find out which class performed best on the literacy exams and which teacher wins the raise. And the class with the highest score is Grace Lawson's 5th grade class.
Wow, really?
Congratulations, Grace. You win the raise.
Oh, I never doubted my little ankle biters.
Simone, could I have a word with you, please?
What's up, boss?
The only thing more surprising than Grace winning is how poorly your students did on the exams.
What do you mean?
Less than 3% of your kids passed. That's by far the lowest in the whole school.
Everything okay over here?
Yeah, everything's fine. Simone's kids surprisingly underperformed on the exams.
Oh, maybe you need to rethink your lesson plans. If you need any ideas, feel free to reach out.
Miss Green?
Surprise, surprise, you all did very well on your state test.
We did?
You sure did.
Miss Lawson, could I have a word with you, please?
Sure, what's up?
I think it's probably best if we speak in the hall.
So what's all this about?
Well, it's come to my attention that not only did you cheat on your students' exams, but you also altered Miss Green's exams and lowered her children's scores.
That's nuts, Jerry. I would never do anything like that.
Then how do you explain this?
I can explain that. That's...
Officer, arrest this
Wait,
woman.
arrest me? For what?
When you altered those scores, it was a crime. It says so right on the envelope.
Oh, come on.
Not only are you going to lose your teacher's license, but you're probably going to pay a hefty fine and maybe some jail time.
What?
I need you to come with me, miss.
No. No! It was her fault! She set me up, she framed me!
Why on earth would I frame you, Grace?
Because you wanted the raise, just like I did.
I told you before, I don't care about the raise. I never did. What I do care about is ensuring my students get the best possible education so they can build successful lives for themselves. And what you did nearly robbed them of that.
Give me a break, Simone. Nobody buys this goody-goody act.
You're just proving you have no business being a teacher. We don't do this for the glory or the money. We do this because we care about our students. Our job as teachers is to help our students achieve as much as they possibly can. I hope someday you realize that.
Get her out of here.
No!
Are you lost, sweetie? No, I'm in the right spot. I just moved to this district and my daughter's a new student here.
You have a 5-year-old?
Yep, her name is Tina.
Well, that's unbelievable. You're much too young to have a 5-year-old daughter. What are you, like 18?
Actually, I'm 22.
Huh. How sad. Your poor child. It can't be easy on her.
Excuse me?
Oh, no offense, but you're essentially a baby raising another baby. Who's gonna be her role model? Who's gonna teach her responsibility? I don't know. It sounds like such a nightmare.
Actually...
Okay, everyone. Attention, please. Let's go ahead and take our seats and we can get started, shall we? Before we get started, do any of your children have any special needs that I should be aware about as their teacher?
My daughter was diagnosed with ADHD this summer.
There's a surprise.
Is there a problem, Mrs. Torrance?
Oh, no, there's no problem. I just think it's a shame that Jennifer's daughter has this condition.
It's not a condition.
Then again, maybe if Jennifer had planned her pregnancy instead of getting knocked up in high school, her daughter might have turned out normal.
My daughter is normal, thank you.
I'm sure she is. Besides, there is no connection between ADHD and the age of the mother.
And I have everything under control. She's taking medication and it seems to be helping.
Of course she is.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that it's no surprise that someone as irresponsible as you has her on medication. She is far too young for that. But you go ahead and take the easy way out so you can go out and do your little partying or whatever instead of raising your daughter. It's really a shame that you think a pill can replace proper parenting and support.
That's not what I think at all.
I don't want my child playing with an ADHD kid and picking up bad habits. So, if you can please see to it that they are in separate play groups, I'd appreciate it.
Let's keep it civil, please. ADHD is incredibly common and cannot be spread to your child, Mrs. Torrance. Let's move on, shall we? Allens Creek Elementary encourages parents to be as involved as possible in all aspects of your child's educational experience.
That's important.
As such, we have plenty of opportunities for parents to volunteer at school activities. And as luck would have it, our annual bake sale to raise funds for our library is next week. Please raise your hand if you're able to volunteer.
What's the matter? You're too busy making TikToks to volunteer.
Actually, I have 2 jobs, and sadly, that doesn't leave me much time to volunteer.
Shocker, the party girl has no time for her own child.
No, it's just that I work a lot, and any free time that I do have, I want to spend it with my daughter. I mean, does that make me a bad person or something?
No, it does not.
Can you imagine how tough it's going to be for her child growing up? I mean, there is no real support at home, and her mother is constantly gone. Talk about a nightmare.
We have plenty of resources available to all our parents. If you need information on educational websites, books, community programs, anything that will aid in your child's development, please don't hesitate. I am here to help. Yes, Jennifer.
I was curious where I could learn more about helping a child process grief.
Don't worry about it, sweetie.
Excuse me?
All I'm saying is that no amount of research is going to help your daughter adjust to the horrible situation you already put her in.
And what does that mean?
Okay, let's settle down.
It means that I hope that the father of your child is more grown up and responsible than you are. Otherwise, your daughter is in for a bumpy ride through life.
I am tired of your snide and snarky remarks about my age. Okay, yes, I might be a young mother, but that doesn't mean that my daughter was a mistake or is somehow doomed to a lesser life.
Okay, whatever you need to tell yourself, sweetie.
Don't call me sweetie.
Let's just all calm down a bit, okay?
No, you wanted to know about her father? Fine, I'll tell you. We'd been together since middle school, and it was true love. The kind of love that only comes around once, if you're lucky. But fortunately, we both realized it despite our young age. We got married the night of our high school graduation because we just couldn't wait to spend the rest of our lives together. We were both only children who dreamed of having a big family, and we didn't want to wait. So we planned to have our first daughter while we were young. She was gonna be the first of many.
That is so irresponsible. Teenagers having babies, it's a recipe for disaster.
Despite what you think of young parents, my husband and I worked hard to make sure that our daughter would be supported and loved. And things were going great. My husband graduated college within 2 years, and he had a job lined up at a big engineering firm.
And then what? He realized he could do better, so he left you?
Actually, no. My husband died in a car wreck last year. And although I absolutely planned on being a young mother, no one plans on being a widow at just 21. When my husband passed, I lost my whole world. Everything I was dreaming of and working for, it all vanished. And I could have laid down and given up. And believe me, I wanted to. But when I looked into my daughter's eyes, I knew I had to be strong for her. I knew I had to find a way to make it through this mess. And not for me, but for her. And still, everywhere I looked in my old town, it reminded me of my husband and what I had lost. I knew I needed to get a fresh start, so I moved my daughter here. To a new town with new opportunities, and a great college where I could get my degree at night. But apparently I was wrong in thinking that this town was for us.
Wait, please just wait.
Why should I?
Because I have something to say.
I think I've heard enough from you.
I know, I understand, but please just listen. I'm sorry. I was wrong to speak to you the way that I did. The truth of the matter is, I'm self-conscious myself, and I took it out on you.
Self-conscious about what?
Look at me. I am the oldest mother here. And I've been stressed out all week leading up to this meeting, imagining the other mothers would make fun of me. And then you walked in and, well, you were an easy target and a way to deflect. I know. It's horrible. And I'm sorry. I had no right to judge you. It's hard enough being a mother, let alone someone like me making it worse. Can you please accept my apology? Thank you. Will you come back inside and finish up the meeting with us?
I don't know. After the big scene that I just made in there?
No. No one cares. I promise. Just let us help you settle into this new town of yours. And if you're up to it, maybe we can schedule a play date with our kids. That way they'll have each other on their first day of school.
That sounds nice.
Okay, good. Come on.
Hi. Are you lost?
No, I'm going to the maternity class.
Oh, we must be confused. This class is for soon-to-be mothers and clearly not pregnant.
That's true, but I am expecting. My husband and I are using a surrogate.
Oh, okay. So is your surrogate joining us?
Nope, it's just me.
Look, no offense, but you really don't have a right to be here. I mean, you're not going through the struggles of a real pregnancy.
I know that, which is why I'm taking this class. I just want to feel more connected to the whole process.
Do you know what will help you feel more connected to the process?
What's that?
Actually being pregnant.
Okay, ladies, let's get started. Please take your seats. Oh, miss, will you be joining us today?
Yes, I will be.
So at about 10 weeks is when your baby's hands, fingers, feet, and toes are fully formed. Then at 11 weeks is when your baby starts to explore a bit and starts moving its hands and mouth. Yes?
I was just wondering, at what stage of development can the baby start to hear music?
Depends. Are we talking about a real baby or an imaginary one?
That is a great question. And that actually doesn't happen until the second trimester at 16 weeks.
Ooh, the second trimester is when pregnancy really starts to be fun. The morning sickness is gone. You start to feel more comfortable in your body. And you can finally feel the baby move. Am I right, ladies? Oh, so rude of me. That is not something you're gonna experience. Such a shame. It is truly magical knowing life's forming in you.
Is it true that playing music for the baby can stimulate development?
Yes, that is true. And pretty neat, if I do say so myself.
Completely agree. I've been working on a playlist for my surrogate to use.
Yeah, I wouldn't get your hopes up with that.
What do you mean?
Just that you don't really know what your surrogate's up to when you're not with her.
My surrogate is pretty wonderful.
Oh, I'm sure she is. I'm sure that's how she came across. Most of these surrogates are just con women looking to make a quick buck.
Oh, that's a pretty broad and unfair generalization.
Right?
I'm just saying. I read about a surrogate who promised she wouldn't smoke cigarettes during the pregnancy. Turns out she was smoking 3 packs a day. Poor baby was premature. Such a tragedy. But don't listen to me. I'm sure your surrogate's perfectly fine.
Yes, I'm sure she's just fine. Okay, let's go over the stages of labor and delivery. Who here is planning a natural birth?
Natural childbirth is the only way to go.
There's actually nothing wrong with wanting to get an epidural.
I disagree. The pain meds dull your senses and rob you of so much of the experience. I mean, going through the natural birthing process, it's one of life's true miracles. Honestly, I pity anyone who chooses not to experience it for themselves. Again, Alice, I am so sorry. I did not mean to offend you.
I'm sure you didn't.
Okay, so...
It's just so sad that you're gonna miss out on the joy of bringing life into this world. I mean, the bond that's forged during those moments, it's truly unbreakable.
Breastfeeding isn't for every mother.
But so worth it. Not only does it enrich the relationship and the bond with your child, but it's also way healthier.
Now, that's still somewhat debatable.
No. Plenty of studies show that breastfed children have higher IQs and less chances of developing autoimmune diseases later.
Those studies are not ironclad. There's no concrete evidence one way or the other.
Yeah, but it makes perfect sense if you think about it. I'd even go as far to say it's irresponsible to bring a child into this world and not feed them as nature intended. I mean, you can't improve upon nature. Oh, so sorry again, Alice. I'm sure your baby will be just fine bottle fed.
Postpartum care is an important topic that so many new mothers overlook.
And it's yet another topic Alice here will never have to deal with.
I've had it with your attitude.
What? I didn't mean any offense.
Then what did you just mean? Ever since I walked in here, you've done nothing but attack me.
Ladies, let's just stay calm.
Okay, you want me to be real?
Yes.
Fine. This class is for pregnant mothers, and you are neither.
Nikki!
And I think it's in poor taste that you're even here, because the rest of us aren't afraid to put in the work required to be a mother. We're not looking for some shortcut. Is that why you think I'm using a surrogate? Because I see it as a shortcut? I don't know, maybe. What, are you trying to keep your figure or something? All I know is that no amount of make-believe will make you a real mother. You don't know the first thing about me or my situation. All my husband ever wanted was to have children of our own. We tried for close to 2 years before we realized something was wrong. Some people aren't meant to have children. Well, it turns out I was sick. Ovarian cancer, 2 years of surgeries and chemo and radiation before I was well. I was lucky, is what the doctor said. Well, I didn't feel so lucky when the doctors told me that the treatment left me unable to carry a baby full term. Surrogacy wasn't a choice. It was the best way to have the family that my husband and I dreamed of. We interviewed hundreds of potential surrogates before we found a match. The day that my surrogate told me that she was pregnant with our child, it should have been the best day of my life. But that night when my husband drove home from work to celebrate, he was killed in a car wreck. My whole life was flipped upside down all over again. I lost the love of my life,
on the same day that I found out we were starting a family. Do you have any idea what that feels like? So, yeah, I'm gonna miss out on things during the process. Like having a loving partner by my side through the ups and downs, like giving birth and breastfeeding. But this is my child, and I will be their real mother. He or she is the only thing I have left of my husband, and I will love them with my entire heart. Wait, where are you going? I don't need someone like you shaming me for wanting to be a mother. I'm leaving. Oh, just wait 1 second. Wait, please. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what you were going through, and I'm so sorry for how I've been treating you and for making assumptions about you and your life. That was so wrong of me. I was wrong, and I'm really, really sorry. But that was some serious mama bear energy that you just threw at us. With that kind of passion, you're gonna make a really good mother. Listen, we're gonna go out to lunch after class if you maybe wanna come join us. And you know, we can help you through this whole process if you want. I understand if you don't. That could be nice.
First, can we finish class?
Should we?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, watch it! Get out of the way, old-timer!
Stop it, don't yell at him. He looks like he needs our help.
Our help? What? No way. Sydney, come on, we don't have time for this.
Matt, look at him. He's gonna get himself hurt if we don't do something.
I am looking at him, okay? All I see is an old man who's gonna make me late for class. And if I'm late, I can get the extra credit I need to pass. Think it through.
Okay, well, wasn't Professor Thompson's assignment to do something selfless for others and then present the results to class?
Yeah, and I'm already doing that by giving you a ride to class. Duh.
Sir, excuse me? Do you need some help?
Yes, I think I do. I can't seem to figure out where I was going.
Oh, it's okay. Look, we can help you figure it out, but let's just get you out of the street first, okay?
Okay, you got him out of the road. Now ditch the old geezer before we're late for class.
Matt, he's lost. Get out here and help us.
No chance. I'm not gonna be late for Thompson's class just because you want to play nurse to some geriatric. All right, last chance, Sid. You coming or not?
No, I'm gonna stay here with him until he's safe.
Have it your way then. Enjoy failing.
I cannot believe he just left us.
He is very, very rude.
Yes, he is. Here, let me help you with this. And, don't worry. We're gonna find out where it was you were trying to go and make sure you get there safe.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Oh, there's a Ralph's about 2 blocks that way. Is that where you were shopping? Maybe we can retrace your steps.
Yeah. Oh, my. Because not only on time, but early for once.
Turning over a new leaf, Professor. I would have been here earlier, but I had to stop to help a lost old man.
Oh, color me impressed, Matthew. Keep it up. So, while you're helping me, I thought you were in some sort of a hurry back there.
It's no trouble. Besides, I've always thought that you should help those in need. I'm sure my professor will understand.
Professor? That's what I used to do for a living.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you used to teach at the City University?
I believe I did. Once upon a time, anyway.
Perfect. That's where I'm headed right now. How about we go there together and See if we can find someone who recognizes you.
Sounds like a fine plan. Let's do it. Chris Stone and Sydney Williams. Strange. It's not like Sydney to miss class. She's never been late before. Does anybody know where she might be?
Yeah, she ditched class today. Yeah, I remember her saying something about having more important things to do, something like that.
Huh. Well, that's a shame. She's really gonna miss out. Okay, today you will be presenting your projects about the impact that selflessness has on society. The student with the best presentation will not only get extra credit, but they'll have the opportunity to lead a new program that I'm starting here on campus. One designed to spread kindness through positive, selfless acts. Yes, Matthew?
Sorry, Professor, I'm just wondering how being assigned more work is supposed to be a reward? Surely the best presentation should be assigned less work?
Well, allow me to clarify. This is a well-paid position, thanks in part to the generous donations by our esteemed alumni. In addition to a nice paycheck, this is going to look terrific on your resume. It's certain to help the winning student get any job that they want after they graduate. So good luck.
Hi.
Hi. May I help you?
Yes, actually. I found this gentleman wandering around lost. He said that he used to be a professor here, so I was hoping that maybe there was someone who could help identify him and get him home safe.
Well, I don't recognize him, but I'm sure I can find someone who does. Why don't you run off to class and let me take it from here?
This nice lady is going to see to it that you get home safe, okay?
Thank you for all your help. The world needs more people like you.
And that's why kindness and selflessness have carried over throughout the history of our species. So you see, you should always help those in need.
Excellent work, Matthew. Really well done. Thank you guys all for the wonderful presentations. I can tell you all put in a lot of effort, but there can only be one winner, and I think we all know who that is.
Professor, I am so sorry. Someone really, really needed my help, and I could not ignore them.
Sydney, I'm gonna need a little bit more explanation than that.
Okay. Well, I was on my way to class, and I saw an elderly man, and he was wandering around lost, and he was confused, and I was worried that he was gonna get hurt, and nobody else was stopping to help him, so I did.
So you chose to help an old man instead of getting my class on time, risking failing in the process?
Yes, sir, I did. I mean, I knew that I was gonna be late to class if I stopped to help, but I could not leave him there like that, not with how scared and confused he was.
Okay, well, do you have your presentation ready?
Yes. Well, I must have left it somewhere.
Professor, this is ridiculous. Okay, not only did she make up some story about an imaginary elderly man, but she clearly didn't even prepare for her presentation.
Matt, no, you know that it's true. You were there. And you left me to deal with him by myself.
Now she's just making stuff up.
That's enough. I'm sorry, Sydney, but this is all just a little bit hard to believe if you don't have your presentation. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to...
Excuse me, Professor Thompson. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you have a visitor.
Well, Dad? I was gonna cook your favorite dinner tonight, but we're out of onions, so Dad, we've been over this. You know you're not supposed to go out by yourself. I know, but I got lost, and then I couldn't remember where I was going, and but hey, you know, it could have been a lot worse had it not been for this young lady's help over here. Thank you for helping my father, Sydney. I should have known better than to not believe your story. What you did for my father is exactly the essence of this new program that I'm starting.
New program?
You risked failing my class to help a stranger in need, not for personal gain, but because you knew it was right. And for that, I commend you for your selflessness. And with that in mind, I think that I've made my selection.
Well, sir, think about this for a minute, okay? How can you trust someone to do the job well when they chose to be late?
Arriving on time, while important, is not the only thing. What Sydney chose to do is exactly what I'm trying to get all of you guys to do with this assignment, is to help someone in need, even when it doesn't benefit you at all.
But you and the class, you loved my presentation. Surely that deserves the extra credit you mentioned earlier.
And would this presentation happen to end with the line, "So you see, you should always help others in need"?
How did you know that?
Because, sir, that was my essay. I must have left it in Matt's car, and I guess he decided to pass it off as his own.
Matthew, is that true?
I can explain, okay? So
it's you. You were the one called me an old geezer and then drove off, leaving poor Sydney behind. Oh, he did he?
I know this looks bad, but I really need that extra credit.
Well, you should have thought about that before you acted so selfishly. You can forget about that extra credit, or about passing this class for that matter. And now it is my pleasure to award the extra credit and the job to Sydney Williams.
What's the job exactly?
Trust me, you're gonna love it and you'll be great at it.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Professor.
Riley, why don't you give it a shot?
Oh, I don't know.
That's totally okay. So first we're gonna distribute what's outside of the parentheses. And then we're gonna... Wow. What's going on, guys? Come on, no cell phones. Where did you get that?
Ms. Callahan, would you mind explaining the rest of the problem to me?
Of course, Riley, sure.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
How was your day? What's wrong?
It's Ricky again.
Your kid. What do you do now?
One of my students somehow has a photo of me in a bikini. It's from a long time ago, but Ricky is the only person who could possibly have something like that.
What is this guy's problem? He's got to get over this obsession that he has with you. You broke up, what, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
For now, just pray things don't get worse.
Come on, just one kiss.
Max, stop. We're at school.
No one's gonna see. Come on.
Max, no. Stop it.
You're such a prude.
Hey, Riley.
Mrs. Callahan, a word. Who would do this to you?
It's my ex-boyfriend from high school. Every once in a while, he tries to come back into my life, and I don't let him, but it seems he's resorted to this now.
Have you contacted the police?
Yeah, I have, but because there's no way I can prove that it's him sending the photos, they say there's nothing they can do.
Do you have an attorney?
Do you know how much attorneys charge per hour? We're barely keeping up with rent.
Mrs. Callahan, you're one of the best teachers we have here at Brookside. I really don't want to lose you.
Wait, is my job at risk? But I haven't done anything wrong, and these are just photos of me in a swimsuit. It's not like
You're fine for now. But if this situation escalates and parents get involved, it won't be good. My advice to you is, if you have a way to get a hold of him or know where he is, get him to stop.
We're closed.
Katie. Baby.
Don't call me that.
Come on. For old times.
You need to stop, Ricky, with all of it. With the photos, the harassment. You need to move on. It's been a decade. Let me live my life and go live yours.
Yep. That's not gonna happen.
Why are you doing this? I've never done anything.
Because, Katie, you broke my heart. We had a good thing going, and then you went and broke up with me.
Okay, I am not here to talk about our high school relationship. I moved on a long time ago, and so should you. Just leave me alone. I mean it.
Or what?
So you can use the quadratic equation to help solve it.
That makes so much more sense. Thank you. Can I ask you a question off topic?
Sure.
Do you think I should wear makeup? I heard some of the other girls saying I need to.
Well, do you want to wear makeup?
Not really. Not before their comments, at least.
Well, don't let anyone try to convince you to do something that you're not comfortable with. If you want to wear makeup, then great. And if you don't feel pressured just to fit in.
Okay. Can I ask another question? It's a little more sensitive. I'd ask my mom, but she's not always the easiest to talk to. My boyfriend, Max, we've been together for over a year, and he's been pressuring me to do things I'm not really ready for. He said he's gonna break up with me if I don't.
Riley, I can promise you, this is not the type of guy you want to be with. Someone who really cares about you will never make you do anything that you're not 100% comfortable with.
Thanks, Mrs. Callahan. That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Good, I'm glad. You know, one of the reasons I wanted to become a teacher was to help young people avoid the kind of mistakes that I made while growing up. So you can come talk to me about anything, not just quadratic equations.
Riley, what are you doing here? School let out 30 minutes ago.
Miss Callahan was just helping me with something.
Uh-huh. I don't want you spending time with this woman, especially not alone.
What?
I don't need my daughter hanging out with someone who presents themselves like this. As head of the PTA, I believe I speak on behalf of all of the parents when I say that Mrs. Callahan is not fit to be a member of the faculty here, or anywhere else for that matter.
With all due respect, I am more than fit to be teaching here. Not only do I have all the credentials, but the students love working with me. No one spends more time helping these kids outside of class than I do.
Regardless of your credentials, you are not the type of role model that we want our children exposed to. Now, you know I know the law, and I will find grounds for dismissal if need be. Principal Thompson, if you continue to allow her to teach here, then I'll simply notify the board. And that is not a very good look for Brookside or its principal.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Callahan.
All right, class, listen up. I am Mrs. Larson, your new teacher. I came from a boarding school, so you will all
respect me. All right. Now, who can solve this problem? Anybody? You? You? You. Get up there and solve the problem.
Can you choose someone else?
I could, but I didn't. So get up there and solve the problem. So, are you going to solve it?
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of nervous. Mrs. Callahan never made us solve problems in front of the class. She usually just worked through them with us.
Oh, well, in case you hadn't noticed, I am not Mrs. Callahan. I'll solve the problem. All right, class, since we're all being difficult today, I think it's time for a pop quiz. You go sit down.
I miss Mrs. Callahan.
Hi, sweetheart. Your father told me that you finally broke up with Max. Cannot tell you how happy I am. He was not the guy for you. Glad you finally came to your senses. Yeah. So how was school today? Do you like your new teacher?
Not at all. She's horrible.
Come on, Riley, she can't be that bad.
No, you don't understand just how bad she is. I want Mrs. Callahan back. Everyone does.
No, Riley, there's no chance I'm letting that woman near Brookside again. You'll get used to her. Just give it time. Oh. Look, I'm sorry, I have to take this. It's my firm. Hi, yes, this is Amy.
Now what's gonna happen? You two are just gonna have to settle this like adults.
Hey, sweetheart. Oh, honey. Have you been in that same spot all day?
I just feel like my life is over. All I've ever wanted to do was teach.
Hey, don't worry. It's all just gonna blow over. And you're gonna find a great new teaching gig like that. Just you watch.
I don't know about that. Look.
Katie Callahan of Brookside High School was recently fired after some of her racy photos were leaked. The photos were sent to students, members of the faculty, and parents at the high school.
I can't believe that's on social media. Babe, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to go confront this guy myself?
It's not gonna accomplish anything now. I just wish everyone knew the real story about what happened back then.
Well, why didn't you tell them?
I tried. The principal
No,
wouldn't even...
I'm not talking about the principal. I'm talking about everyone.
Do you see these quizzes? F. Oh, F. And look, another F. Woohoo! How you ever made it to the 10th grade is completely beyond me. There is one place where these quizzes belong. In the trash. There is one place where these quizzes belong. In the trash. I cannot believe a teacher would actually speak to her students this way. She needs to go. Now.
You're right. That is unacceptable, but it is hard to find teachers these days. We're at the mercy of the substitutes we can get until we find a permanent replacement.
How long? This is my daughter's future we're talking about.
Month? Up to a year?
A year? No way. I want Mrs. Callahan back, please.
No, Riley. That is not even a question. She chose to behave inappropriately.
It wasn't her fault.
What are you talking about?
She made a TikTok explaining everything. You didn't see it?
Hey everyone, my name is Katie Callahan. I'm the teacher that recently went viral for getting fired from Bookside because of some old photos. So I thought I'd get on here and explain my side of the story, because this could really happen to anyone. You see, my parents moved us to California my sophomore year. I was a shy kid and I never had a lot of friends. So I was pretty relieved when the senior invited me over to his table on the first day of my new school. Before long, we started dating. I was so excited. I had never had a boyfriend before, or even a lot of friends, to be honest. I felt like I finally belonged. What I didn't know was what would happen next. Ricky started pressuring me to do things I did not want to do, like cutting class or stealing things. Or even drinking alcohol. I would say no to try to get out of it, but he'd keep insisting. I felt trapped. So for some time, I said yes to things that I now regret. After a while, I finally came to my senses and broke up with him. But that did not go so well. He'd try to retaliate against me every chance he got. Even until this day. So you see, I got pressured into doing things that I never wanted to do. And it still hurts me to this day. And that's a big reason why I became a teacher in the first place. I just wanted to help young people avoid the same mistakes that I made. Because one bad decision can haunt you for a lifetime. As it's doing to me.
I don't know. I mean, is she a good teacher? Yes. But do I want her giving life advice to my daughter?
I think she gives amazing advice. Who do you think convinced me to break up with Max? Mom, Max was trying to pressure me into doing things that I wasn't ready for. And if it wasn't for Mrs. Callahan, I probably would have.
Your TikTok's getting a lot of positive responses.
Yeah, but it's not changing anything.
Well, would it make you feel any better if I told you I'm making breakfast for dinner? Yeah.
I'll get it. Mrs. Brown, what are you doing here?
Hi, Katie. Riley showed me the video that you did. And I am so sorry that you had to go through all that growing up. It was really wrong.
Thanks.
And she also told me that you were the one that convinced her to break up with Max. Her father and I have been trying to get her to do that for a very long time. But for some reason, she listened to you. As do all the other kids, I'm told. Katie, you really are a wonderful teacher.
Former teacher.
About that, I spoke to the principal. And Brookside would love it if you came back. If you're still interested.
Interested? These kids are my life. But I'm not sure it's such a good idea. I don't know what my ex is gonna do, and I can't stop him.
Yes, you can. Because you happen to be the favorite teacher of a young girl whose mother is an attorney.
Angie brought cupcakes. Wow, this is the best welcome back ever.
Welcome back, Miss Callahan. We missed you.
I missed you guys too.
Excuse me. Are you Richard Smith?
Yeah?
I represent Katie Callahan. And if I were you, I would stop doing what you're doing. Because you are liable for all of the damages you've caused her. And you wouldn't want to make your situation even worse now, would you?
So first, you multiply the 10 by the 2. That gives you 20. Are you guys even paying attention?
This is so boring. Yeah, isn't there some other way we can learn?
No, there isn't. So you better listen. Especially because you have assessment tests coming up. Next, you subtract the... You know what? I can't take this anymore. You kids don't listen, your test scores are the worst in the school, and you keep breaking all the rules.
Where are you going?
I didn't sign up for this. I'm leaving. Good luck with your next teacher.
As you all may have heard by now, Mrs. Jacobs quit yesterday. Well, who could blame her? Her students are the most problematic ones in the school.
They've already gone through 3 different teachers.
We wouldn't even last more than a week with them.
That's true. But we need to do something. Because if these kids don't pass their assessment tests, it is not going to be good. Besides, the board is already talking about taking drastic measures.
I heard at Eastmont, they replaced half their teachers.
Really? I can't afford to lose my job.
We need these kids to pass. That is going to take a miracle. You are so right. And on that note, I'm excited to say that we found one. I just hired someone that's not only smart, she's hardworking, patient, and a little person. Ah, hello. Everyone, please welcome Miss Brooks. She is your new teacher.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, I'm really excited to be here.
Wait a minute. We're all in danger of losing our jobs, and you decide to hire her? Yes. Miss Brooks is a highly qualified teacher with an impeccable record. Well, they may as well just come and fire us all now. I am so sorry about that. Sally's been here a long time, and she's not always very open-minded.
It's okay. To be honest, that's not the first time I've received that type of reaction.
I see. How about I introduce you to your new class?
Sounds great. Oh, but I have to warn you, I have a, let's just say, unique way of teaching.
That should be fine. Besides, I doubt that things could get any worse. Shall we? Yeah. Hello, class. Listen up. We have someone new starting today. Please welcome Miss Brooks.
Hello.
Wait, are you a student or a teacher? Hey, settle down. She's your new teacher, so you'd better all do what she says.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to meet you all.
Why are you so short?
Yeah, I'm even taller than you.
You're right. Let's just say I'm unique. But being unique is a good thing.
Not another board problem.
That's not what we're going to do. But since you're so tall, would you mind erasing this for me?
So what are we gonna do?
Here, catch.
Why are there numbers all over this?
Wherever your thumbs land on the ball, you multiply those two numbers together. Now go.
Oh, okay. 9 times 9 equals 81.
Very good. Now hit it to someone else.
Okay. 5 times 2 equals 10.
Yes.
This is fun. 3 times 7 is 21.
You got it. Now hit it to someone else.
What do you think you're doing?
Just teaching my class. Why?
Well, it looked to me like you were playing volleyball during class time. Does the principal know about this?
No, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind. I tried to keep my teaching not only educational, but also fun.
Fun? That will never work. Take it from me. I have the highest performing students in this school. Let me give you a piece of advice. Stick with the traditional way, and then maybe your students will pass.
Does that mean we have to stop playing?
No. Not at all. Hit it to someone else.
Yes!
Catch! Let's go!
What are we doing here? And what are all these numbers for?
We are gonna play hopscotch math.
Huh? What's that?
I'll show you. Can anyone tell me how to solve this problem? Does anyone know the first step? Okay, well, first you multiply...
the 10 by 2, which equals 20.
Yes, but don't tell me. Show me.
What do you mean?
I get it. 10 times 2 equals 20.
You got it. So, x plus 5 equals 20. Okay, what's next?
20 minus 5 equals 15.
Yes! So, x equals 15. That was brilliant.
What on earth is going on here?
We're playing hopscotch math.
This is crazy. Having these kids jump around like monkeys doesn't teach them anything.
Oh, well, it seems to be going just fine.
This is nonsense. I'm going to tell...
What is going on here?
I'm glad you're here. Miss Brooks isn't teaching the kids anything. Yesterday, she had them throwing a ball around, and today, it's hopscotch. She's having these kids play games instead of learning.
Is this true, Miss Brooks?
These are all learning games. I know my style of teaching is unique, but if my life has taught me anything, it's that unique is a good thing. Not all kids learn by just writing on a whiteboard.
That is a good point.
In all my years of teaching, I have never seen something this foolish. This is not how kids learn.
That's not true. I've learned a lot.
Oh yeah, you kids love to just have fun and waste your day playing games. You know what is on the line right now if these kids don't pass. And I don't want to put my job in jeopardy because of some new teacher's crazy ideas. You have got to tell her to stop.
You really think this will work?
I know it will.
Well then, we will give your unique way of teaching a try. And if that does not work, then we will talk again.
Fine. But I'm warning you, you are making a huge mistake.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Have fun.
Okay, who wants to solve the next problem?
Daisy continues her unique style of teaching, and all the students love it. As time goes on, she continues to play more learning games with her kids. They have so much fun, but also learn a lot at the same time. Even though not everyone agrees with her style of teaching, Daisy never lets that stop her. Before long, all of Daisy's students are volunteering in class and having so much fun. And then comes the day of the assessment test. Daisy passes the test out to all her students, hoping for the best. A couple weeks later, everyone gets a big surprise.
Next, let's discuss the upcoming holiday break.
Wait, whatever happened to the assessment tests?
I haven't heard anything yet, but from what I understand, the board will be coming by soon.
Excuse me, Principal Adams?
Ah, yes, we were just talking about you.
Well, that's nice. May I have a moment with you, please?
Sure. I'll be right back.
That didn't sound very good.
Oh, this is so stressful. I didn't want to have to look for a new job.
I tried to warn everyone. I knew this was gonna happen.
You guys are not going to believe this.
What happened?
Please don't tell me we're getting fired.
Let me guess. None of Miss Brooks' students passed. I told you should have listened to me.
Not only did they all pass, they scored higher on average than any other class in this school.
Really?
Wow, congratulations.
That's amazing.
How exciting.
Wait, you mean to tell me that her students scored higher than mine?
Yep. And because our school improved so much, we are being officially recognized by the entire board. So, let's give a warm round of applause to Miss Daisy Brooks for her amazing work.
Thank you all.
16.
Great job.
12 times 12 is 144. 8 times 8 equals 64.
Great job.
This is so much fun. I like learning this way so much better.
Me too, it's so different.
You're right. And I've come to learn that being unique is a good thing.
All right, Miles. If 2x equals 16, what is x?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were still here. Should I come back?
That's okay, please.
I don't know. 1?
Did you do the reading last night?
I don't have the book. My parents can't afford it.
Here. I keep an extra copy just in case. And I'll keep tutoring you after class until you catch up.
Thank you.
Judy, what's taking so long? I can't wait out in the parking lot forever.
I'm sorry. Do you mind giving me 20 more minutes?
20 minutes?
Mrs. Parker, it's okay. I'll just go home. You've taught me enough.
And have you failed another test? I don't think so. Your mom would be very unhappy if you failed another test, so I can take the bus home. I have to pick up some groceries for dinner anyway.
You should have told me before I came. I'm missing the prices, right?
I don't mind giving you a ride. I have to go to the grocery store to get detergent anyway.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. You are so sweet.
It's nothing.
Okay, tell me this. What is 16 divided by 2?
8.
Bingo. X equals 8. Great job. All right, now let's do another problem.
Okay.
All right.
Is that everything you need?
More like all I can afford. You know, my dad used to always say, if you're gonna be a teacher, you gotta learn to eat on a budget. And boy, was he right.
Do you really need the pens and the pencils?
It's for the kids. It's so sad. Many of them don't even have basic school supplies.
Pete, is that really your problem? You barely get paid as it is.
That'll be $63.49.
Wow. I didn't think it was gonna be that much.
Just put the school supplies back.
No, my kids need them. How much was the steak?
$11.99. It still doesn't look like you'd have enough.
Let's take the eggs off too.
Are you sure, Judy?
Oh, hi, honey. Give me a bit and I'll have dinner ready.
It took you long enough. So, what's for Not again. We don't have any money for this. We barely getting by as it is. Did you bring us any food?
Yes. I'm gonna make quesadillas.
Quesadillas?
Just go have a seat.
I used to eat better when I was a broke college student. Oh, let me guess. Tomorrow's ramen?
Not right now, Marvin. I already have enough stress as it is. Plus, I have to grade all of these papers before I start my lesson plan for tomorrow. So please, have a seat.
You working tonight? We were supposed to watch Casablanca.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do that anymore. We can watch it on the weekend.
You spend more time with them children than you do your own husband. You act like they're your own children. It's not like you're getting paid any extra for doing any of this.
Hello there. You must be Mr. Parker. Richard Carlisle, First National Financial. We've been trying to get a hold of you.
Okay.
As you probably know, your mortgage is past due. As of today, you're 60 days, which means you're at risk of foreclosure.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Mr. Carlisle.
Sure, I just...
You see this, Judy? We're about to lose the house.
We're gonna get through this. Just pray, okay?
We need more than prayer. We need money. You know I can't work because of my disability. It's not like the government gives me much. I think you're just gonna have to get a better paying job.
I'm not giving up on teaching, Marvin.
Well, what are we gonna do, huh? If you're not gonna stop teaching, then at least stop wasting our money on these kids.
I'm not wasting money on them. I'm trying to help them. I always believe if you help people, it'll find a way of coming back to you.
You've been helping these kids for 25 years, Judy. And what do you have to show for it? A cheap plaque?
It's not true. Look at these. Look at these. These are all letters from past students saying how much of an impact I had on their lives.
JR, isn't he the student you bought a bike for when you started teaching because his was stolen? So you spent $200 on him, and all you got in exchange was a piece of paper. Well, I guess your good deeds really do come back to you.
If you read it, it's really a very sweet letter. They all are.
Yeah, well, letters aren't going to pay them off. I'm ready for dinner.
Mrs. Parker.
Hi, Miss Burton. Is everything okay?
No. Miles got a C- on his last test.
Isn't it wonderful? He did so much better than the test before.
No, it isn't. He's still failing.
Well, math doesn't come naturally to Mom. That's why I'm doing all I can to help him.
Don't blame my son. You are the teacher. You are responsible for what he learns and what he doesn't learn. I knew I should have listened to my gut. And now I have to talk to Principal Danvers about switching him to a new teacher.
What? Please don't do that. Miles and I, we have a special connection. If you could just give me a little more time.
Your time is up. You should have done that a lot sooner.
Gosh, the nerve. You okay?
I don't know what I did wrong.
You just care too much. That's all you did. You gotta stop putting so much energy into these kids. Start taking care of yourself.
Everything okay?
No. Today was probably one of the worst days of my teaching career. One of my students' moms, she was yelling at me, and she even pulled the student from my class. It was horrible.
Exactly why you should quit.
Marvin.
Listen, I'm serious. Look at everything you do for these kids, and no one appreciates it. Not even the parents.
Miss Parker?
Yes, Abigail. Is everything all right?
Mm-hmm. I was just studying for tomorrow's test, and I had some questions. Do you think you can help me?
Right now?
If that's okay.
Judy, we gotta go home. We don't have time for...
I can take the bus, or I can get a ride again. You just go ahead and go home. Come on, sweetheart. I'll help you.
We can sell this.
No. Your father gave you this, and I know how much it means to you. No.
Well, what other choice do we have?
Well, if we're gonna sell your watch, we might as well.
Absolutely not. We're not gonna sell your engagement ring. I can't believe we're even in this situation. Even with all of this, it's still not enough for the $15,000 we need.
Okay. Then we'll have to move. It's not the end of the world. This house is too big for us anyway. It was fine when Sebastian was growing up, but now, with just the two of us, we don't need all this space.
Have you told him?
He just got married. They have a baby on the way. I didn't want to stress him out.
I remember when he was little, and all his toys was all around here. And I used to get mad coming down the stairs and stepping on all his Legos.
Yeah, he grew up too fast. Now, I used to hate when his house was so messy because his stuff was all over the place. But now, I wish I could bring some of that messiness back. There are a lot of memories in here.
Well, I guess it's time.
No. I'll get it. We just need some days to gather our belongings, and then we're out of here.
I'm sorry?
We can't pay the balance, so give us about a week. That's all we need.
Mrs. Parker, I don't work for the bank. It's me, Justin Russell. JR?
JR, oh my goodness, it's so good to see you.
Is it the bank?
No, it's JR. He came to see me. What a nice surprise. Oh, wow. So how you been?
I've been good. I'm in real estate now, which is actually why I'm here. I saw that your house was in foreclosure, but it's all public record.
Yes, it's okay. We're managing. So you come on inside and I can make us some tea.
Oh, actually, I was hoping that you'd come outside. I have a little surprise for you. Starting with this.
$3,000? Why?
I would never forget when you bought me that bike when I was a little kid. That meant the world to me back then.
That bike only costs $200. I can't take this.
No, it's not just the bike. It's how much you helped me and how much you believed in me. Honestly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I probably wouldn't have graduated.
Honey, look.
That's nice. Not enough to save the house, but can use it as a deposit on the new apartment. Thank you very much.
Oh, there's way more where that came from.
There is?
A lot more.
Who said that?
Why don't you come outside and see?
Who are all these people?
Hi, Miss Parker. It's me, Corey.
Corey Miller? Oh my gosh, it's been ages.
I know. But, you know, I never forgot all those times when I didn't have my lunch money. You would always buy me lunch. So, I want to say thank you.
No, this is too much.
Thank you.
This is for all those hours you'd spend tutoring me after school, and no one else would.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Hey, Miss Parker. It's me, Jamie. You paid for my textbooks when my family couldn't afford it. I don't know if you remember.
Of course I remember you. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. How did you manage to do this?
Well, when I found out what you were going through, I posted about it on our alumni Facebook group. So, turns out a lot of people remembered you for all your kind deeds. So, they all wanted to help.
And there were actually a lot more alumni. They couldn't be here, but they were able to donate through our GoFundMe page.
GoFundMe?
Yeah, so now not only do you have to not worry about foreclosure, but you no longer have to worry about the mortgage payments.
Oh!
You can pay off the whole house now.
This is for me?
Yeah.
I can't believe this. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh my God. Oh God, our prayers have been answered.
Oh, you were right, honey. When you help people, it always finds its way back to you.
Oh, yeah. Does that make sense now?
Now it does. Thanks so much for your help.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. I'm always here when you need me.
Okay. See you later.
Bye-bye. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I just finished and I was just...
Oh, no. Take all the time you need. No rush at all. I just came by to say that there's someone here to see you.
Miss Burton, how can I help you?
Miles got his first test back with Mr. Souble. He got his first F.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
His new teacher won't help him the way you did. So I was wondering if you would be open to taking him back.
I see now that he really struggles in math. And no one cares to help him the way you did.
Well, I don't know.
Please, don't punish him for my bad decision. Miles really loves you.
Well, okay. Only under one condition. When he grows up and he becomes really successful, he has to write me a letter. I love when my students write me a letter.
Of course. Thank you for believing in it.
Can we stop past the store so I can pick up something?
Actually, I already went because I'm making you dinner tonight to show you how much I appreciate you. Don't get so excited. It's just quesadillas.
Oh, quesadillas is fine. So while you're cooking, I can get my work done, and then we can watch Casablanca tonight.
Well, that's music to my ears.
All right, now, it's okay? Hey.
3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. I'm sick and tired of seeing you all lose the Cran's Venom every single tournament. As a matter of fact, I'm sick and tired of seeing you guys lose to everyone. What do you have to say for yourselves? Huh? Huh? Oh, everyone's quiet now, huh? No one has anything to say. Well, you know what? That's just great. Because that's exactly what got us in this position right now. You know what? Ever since Cameron left, we stopped winning trophies. I should have left with him.
We're sorry, Sensei. I mean, we tried our best.
I can't even look at y'all right now. Especially you, Joel. Everyone said you were the next Cameron Seagal. What a joke.
Where are you going?
I'm done. You all are hopeless. Find someone else to coach you.
Now what do we do? Guys, maybe Sensei is right. You know, maybe we are hopeless.
Oh, you got that right.
What are you doing here, Caesar?
Oh, I see somebody's got some fire behind them tonight. But where was that when I obliterated you at the tournament earlier?
Joel. Relax, Joel. It's not worth it.
Oh, he's not gonna do anything. I will take on this entire team at once.
Oh, yeah? I'd like to see you try it, Joel.
You're a joke. Let's roll, fellas. These sissies ain't even worth our time. Losers.
God, I can't stand those guys. We need to teach them a lesson. And how do we do that? By beating them in the next tournament. Guys, sensei or no sensei, we keep training, yeah? Meet here at the same time tomorrow. Crop Venom's gonna wish that they never messed with Iron Dragons. I can't do it. Same. You guys aren't kicking hard enough.
That's not it. You're not focused. Power without focus is useless.
Can we help you?
More like, I can help you. You're looking for a sensei? Here I am.
Wait, how did you know we were looking for someone?
The universe sent me.
The universe.
I can sense it in the air.
Yo, guys, see these things up here.
Oh? Wait.
The owner of the studio must have put that up.
Wait, so that's our new sensei. He's so old.
Old body, wise mind. Karate starts here. Success comes from within.
We're gonna be worse off than we are now.
Everybody, sit.
For what?
First lesson.
Are we doing yoga right now?
How is this supposed to help us with karate?
Is he asleep? This is ridiculous.
Your breathing is why you can't break the board.
Earlier you said it was my focus, so which one is it?
It all goes together.
Whatever, old man. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm out of here.
Me too. Good luck. I don't know, Joel.
Did you guys hear him? Karate starts here. Success comes from
I mean, the dude thinks he's Mr. Miyagi or something, like, for real.
Or Yoda.
Yeah. Seriously. No, guys, we can just train at my house until we find a new dojo. Yeah. I mean, we don't need a Star Wars / Karate Kid wannabe trying to...
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
What do you guys want?
How about everything you got?
Yeah, right. You don't want to mess with us. We're all trained fighters. No, seriously, we'll really hurt you.
Yeah, you heard him. So back up.
Ooh, we're scared. What, do you guys know, karate or something? Let's see how your little kicks do against this.
Hey, we don't want any trouble.
Oh, it's a little late for that, huh?
Just
Let's go!
Just leave us alone.
Let them be.
Oh, what, old man? Huh. The nerve on Gramps. Yeah, I got it.
Oh!
Come on! Forget this guy! Let's get out of here! Come on!
Yo, guys, let's go. Whoa, that was
amazing. How did you do that?
Practice.
Can you teach us stuff like that?
5 a.m. at the dojo tomorrow.
What? That's so early.
I can't believe he took down both of those guys at once. Me neither. I mean, maybe we didn't give him enough credit, guys.
But are we really gonna meet him at 5 a.m.?
You're late.
By 10 minutes. I mean, what'd you expect having us come here so early?
Get those books.
What are we doing?
You will see.
Why'd you do that?
Balance the books, all of you.
What's the point of this? I don't know, but let's just give it a chance.
Good. Let's practice your stance. Ready, stance? Hey! Shot! Hands on your hips. Front stance. Hey! Control your breathing. Focus. Moving forward. Hey!
This is impossible. When are we gonna learn how to fight?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna teach us the stuff that you did last evening, not this boring crap.
Work on your minds first. Practice your balance. Focus. You got 10 minutes to perfect your stance.
I knew it was a bad idea coming back here.
Yeah, I agree. Should we just go?
I need to get some sleep. You don't gotta tell me twice. Come on.
Oh, shoot. Boys, I forgot my jacket. Be right back.
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, the boys and I talked about it, and this really isn't for us. We appreciate your help, though.
Hold this.
All right.
No. All.
Are you sure? I've never seen anyone break 4. Oh my God! That's the 360 back kick! Cameron Segal was the only guy I know that can do that.
Now you know too.
Is it hard to learn?
Nothing's harder unless you believe it to be.
Here we go again. Shouldn't have even asked. Anyways, I'll see you around. Take care. All right, boys. Ready? Go!
I don't know why, I'm just not feeling it today. Guys, I can't train without a mirror. We need to get a proper dojo.
Well, unless you guys want to go back to Mr. Miyota, we really have no.
You know, I didn't think you guys can get any worse. Yet here we are.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Just wait until the next tournament, when I embarrass you.
Okay, tough guy. So I guess you wouldn't mind a quick spar then.
Bring it.
Joel, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
Sid?
Come on, Joel.
You got this, Joel.
Focus.
Watch his feet.
Focus.
Focus.
Watch him, Joel.
Let's
Bro, come on.
You ready for this, boy? You ain't ready for this.
Focus,
Come on,
Joel.
Joel. Joel! Come on, get up, Joel!
You know, at Cry Venom, we got a motto. Go for the kill.
No! Joel! Joel, no! You're gonna regret that, you...
Cameron.
Cameron Seagal? It's really him. Legend in real life.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Just a, friendly karate spar.
Didn't look friendly to me. Now get out of here.
You won't get so lucky next time. Let's roll, boys.
Thank you.
No problem. You guys all right?
Yeah, Cameron.
Yeah, we're all right. I was just about to take him down. Right, guys?
Maybe not.
Thanks for saving us. You know, we actually study at the Iron Dragon, your old dojo.
Well, we used to study there.
I see. And why'd you stop?
Well, we don't have a sensei. Not a good one, anyways.
We need someone to train us, so we can take down Krav Venom at the upcoming tournament.
Hey, why don't you train us? You're like a legend at Iron Dragon. Yeah.
You're like the GOAT.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it, guys. But my fighting days are behind me. But I know someone who can help.
Really? Who?
The sensei that taught me everything I know.
What? No way. Mr. Miyota? He's the guy who trained you?
Wait, so you had to do all of that crazy stuff too?
Like breathing exercises, yoga, and balancing books on my head? Yeah, and I hated it too. But then I realized he was right. Success starts from within.
Wow. Guess the sensei isn't so crazy after all.
He's the real GOAT. If you guys want a chance to win, then you gotta give him a chance. Hey, good luck, guys.
Thanks again, Cameron.
Thanks, Cameron. Thank you.
Well, boys, time to do some yoga. Yoga in 3. 1, 2, 3. Yoga! Let's go.
The Iron Dragons finally decide to give the old sensei a chance. They follow his advice even though his techniques don't really make sense to them. And slowly but surely, they start to make progress. Weeks go by. The Iron Dragons keep putting in the hard work and training. Before long, their skills really improve. As time goes on, the old sensei's techniques pay off. The fighters reach new heights than ever before. The boys are now ready to take on Krav Venom. And then comes the day of the finals.
So I see you're ready to lose again.
Yeah, about that. You're about to eat your words.
Joel.
Yeah, that's right. Look for Papa. 'Cause you don't need him. Man, what you gonna do, man? Blow me over?
Gentlemen, to your marks. Face me. Bow. Face each other. Bow. Fighting stance. Sit. Fight. Point! Yes! Come on!
What was that?
Back to your spots.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
I'm dragging. Point!
Ref.
Go to your sensei. Go to your sensei.
He looks hurt.
Sensei, he's way too good. How am I supposed to beat him?
To your line.
Your little yoga moves, they ain't gonna work now. You're done. Set!
How did you do that jump 360 back here?
Dude, that was next level amazing.
You are the GOAT, man.
Sensei, thanks for everything. We couldn't have done this without you.
It was always inside you. I just helped you find it.
Oh, you guys were amazing. You know what? I was thinking about us training again. You know, I got these new moves I really wanted to run by you.
No, we're okay. Thanks for the offer, though.
Maybe you should train Crowd Venom.
I'm done with you guys.
Coach,
get out of here.
Come on, coach.
Looks like they need a new sensei.
Congratulations, Iron Dragons.
Yo, shit.
Yeah. Are we gonna go have lunch for dinner later?
Only if you can balance the book for 10 minutes.
It's like really good, and I really.
All right, class. It's time for our holiday photos. Everyone come on up and put your letter to Santa in the bag. Once you do, go stand next to the Christmas tree. Thank you, Patrice. Your outfit looks so cute.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angelo. You look adorable.
Thanks.
Maria, what are you wearing? Your outfit looks terrible. It's dirty and even has holes in it. I told you to wear something nice to the party.
Sorry, Miss Jeffries.
Clearly not sorry enough to care. You're gonna ruin the holiday photo. You know what? Go stand in the back behind Angelo and Patrice so no one can see that outfit. Thank you, Jessica. You look great. Thank you, Adam. All right, before we begin, let's make sure we have everything. Adam, you brought cookies. Great. And Jessica, I see you brought the pizza. Perfect. Maria, you were supposed to bring chips. I don't see any chips.
Well, I wasn't able to bring anything.
What do you mean? We have been talking about this potluck for weeks.
I know. What happened was...
We all know what happened. You forgot. I am so disappointed in you. Now nobody at the party is going to be able to eat chips.
I'm sorry, Miss Jeffries.
Since you didn't contribute anything, you can be the last in line to eat. Patrice, you can go first.
So cute! I love it!
That one's for me.
Thank you.
Wow, Angelo, what a great gift. Patrice, you're number 2.
I'll choose this one. I don't understand. Where's the gift?
Oh. There must be some mistake. Who brought this one? Maria? Did you bring this?
Yeah. No, here's the gift. I wrote it myself.
That is not a gift. That is a worthless piece of paper. You were supposed to spend $20.
I tried to.
Tried? You didn't try at all. First you show up wearing that. You don't bring any food to the party, and now you don't bring a gift? This is unacceptable.
I really wanted to. But you see...
I don't want to hear it. Here, you keep this. I don't want anyone else to get stuck with it. Therese, you choose another gift, honey.
Hey, how'd it go?
It went fine. Well, there was this one student, Maria. She literally didn't bring anything to the party. It was like she didn't even care.
Oh, well, maybe something else is going on. I mean, you never know what someone else is going through. Anyway, I gotta go. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good night. Dear Santa, my name is Maria, and I don't usually ask for much, but I could really use your help. You see?
My mom just lost her job a few months ago, and since Papa hasn't been around, we've been having a hard time paying our bills. We're barely getting by. Today I was supposed to wear a nice outfit for a holiday party, but all I have are my old clothes. Mom says we can't afford new ones. So if you could please bring me some new clothes without holes in them, I'd really appreciate that. I was also supposed to bring food for our potluck, but we barely have enough to eat at home. Mom says we don't have enough money to buy groceries. So if you could please bring us some extra food, that would be really nice. And one last thing. If not too much to ask, I'm supposed to bring a Christmas gift for someone in my class. But Mom doesn't have any money. Even if I don't get any gifts, if you could please get one for them, that would mean so much to me.
So you see, my mom and I are really struggling right now. I'm sorry to ask for a lot, but I really want to do everything Miss Jeffries asked me to do. She's an amazing teacher. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Santa. Love, Maria.
I'm so sorry. You didn't get any presents this year.
It's okay.
Hi, is Maria home? I'm her teacher.
Oh, yes.
Miss Jeffries, what are you doing here?
Well, I came to deliver some packages. It looks like these are from the North Pole.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Here, take these.
Come on, let's go open them.
I've got more. Please, come in. Hey, here we go. May I?
Of course, absolutely.
Go ahead, open them.
Wow, new clothing, just like I asked for. I love them. Wow, lots of food. Now everyone in our class can eat chips.
Oh.
Teddy bear. Now I can give this to someone in our class.
Actually, sweetheart, this is all for you.
For me? But I asked Santa to give a gift to someone in our class, not me. I feel so bad. I ruined the whole party because I didn't bring anything. I'm so sorry.
Oh, hey. Hey, no, you didn't ruin anything. In fact, I'm the one that's sorry. I never should have gotten mad at you at the party today. I realize now you never know what someone else is going through. Do you think you could forgive me?
Of course.
Okay, but Santa told me personally that all of this is just for you, nobody else.
Really? Wow! I'm so happy.